Hello and welcome to Business Hub, your one-stop business mart where we connect business owners to their target market. My name is Omobolanle Adeshui, and today on Business Hub we would be talking business with the CEO of Meera Stitches. Her name is Gbemisola Lawal. Good evening, Gbemisola.
Good evening.
Thank you for joining me on Business Hub.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, so let's talk about Gbemisola Lawal. Who is Gbemisola Lawal?
She's just like every other lady outside there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because looking at your exploits, on Instagram, everywhere, one would begin to believe something else.
There's nothing spectacular. Just a lady with focus and consistency in the world of what she chose to do.
Okay, so let's talk about what Gbemisola has chosen to do.
Gbemisola is a fashion designer. So what I do is to create clothes from African attires, and we do that with a lot of innovations and creativity daily.
So a lot of people coin the names of their fashion outfits from their names or from pet names and all. Where did you get the concept of Meera Stitches from?
Actually, it's a long story. Meera is more or less like an acronym. Years back, I was supposed to go into partnership with somebody. Okay. Her name is Grace. I am Gbemi.
Okay.
So the me from Gbemi and the Harry from our Grace was supposed to be Meera, M-I-R-A.
Okay.
So at a point, we couldn't go ahead with the partnership. So I just decided, I just love the name. So I decided to change it to M-I-R-A. And I applied for CSC registration with it. And I got the name. And
so how long have you been in this now?
I've been doing this for like 9 years, but I got the business registered like 5 years back.
What did you study in school?
Agric economics.
From agric economics to fashion designing, how did it happen?
Well, looking at it literally, there is no connection. But destiny, there's nothing you can do with it.
So what inspired your, passion for fashion?
Actually, I've always loved fashion right from childhood. I remember years back when, I think that should be GSS 3. Then when we do arts practical in class and we use these, they call it Teru to do Kampala and the likes, I'll make sure whichever practical I had then, I'll make sure I use my hand needle to make something. There's this particular skirt that I wore for like a year until my mom saw it.
With your own hands? You made it with your hands?
Yes. But still, then I wasn't really sure this is what I wanted. I was just doing it unconsciously. So years back when I was serving with Nigeria Immigration Service and Benue States, when I leave my PPA, I just realized I had nothing to do. So I was just cracking my brain that what can I be doing to keep myself busy for me not to be idle. So not far from where I was staying then, I saw a fashion house and I had to go there and make an inquiry that, let me just learn this for myself.
For yourself? Just
for myself, to save myself from tailor's disappointments.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, ladies, we encounter that a lot. So that was my major reason for registering at the fashion school. But along the line, I realized that the more I'm learning this, the more the interest and love for it was increasing. But up to that moment, I was still doing it for myself. I never thought I could actually
When was this? How long ago?
That was 2011.
Okay.
That was actually 8 years ago. So I was just learning it out of, let me just know this for myself and for my daughters. But along the line, I realized that when I make something and where people will be admiring, baby, where do you make this? I just said, I make it.
For instance, what you're wearing is lovely.
Yes.
I'm sure you made this yourself.
Yes, I make it a daily commitment to wear something from my factory.
So you wear something new every day?
I have to. It might not be new, but it has to be from Meera Stitches. There must be a touch of Meera Stitches in what I will wear daily.
That's amazing. Okay, so let's talk about the challenges. You've been in this for like 9 years now. How has it been so far?
There is no work that is not challenging.
Definitely.
There is no work that is not stressful. But when you are passionate about it, you have love for it, no matter how tired you are, no matter the challenges, you always overcome it. There are lots of challenges. You have challenges with getting certain things you actually want. You might not be able to access.
Where do you get your fabrics from?
I get it from Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yes, I get all my fabric here because we specialize more in Ankara products.
Okay.
So we get it locally and we make everything locally. So sometimes to source for what you actually want, or probably you might not be able to get the quantity of what you want.
Okay.
And okay, for example, now maybe my target is to produce 100 pieces of a design, and the quantity of fabric I was able to get could actually handle maybe like 20. And when I advertise it, it's a hit and a lot of people want it. So it might be challenging because these days when you try to tell clients that, oh, I can actually use another fabric to bring out this, they'll tell you that no, they want this exact. So that is a challenge. Another challenge is getting people that are dedicated to work. We have a lot of lazy.
You mean people that
now.
work with you?
Yes, you know, people. It's not everybody that will see your dream the way you see it. It is just once in a while that we are opportune. That I'm actually opportune to see people that are really, really passionate and see the future the way I'm also viewing it. But you know, some people are actually working just for their money. They are not working because they see a future in this. So if you are working like that, it might be a great challenge to the industry. But to the glory of God, I've been able to see one or two workers that are very, very dedicated. But it is a great challenge.
So let's talk about the issue of, I give a tailor my fabric, and then I say, this is what I want. In fact, I send a photograph of what I want to her or him, you know, as the case may be. And then he or she chooses to do what he or she wants and not what I desire. What is responsible for this?
Actually, it shouldn't be. But personally, Meera Stitches is a ready-to-wear line. We don't collect fabrics. What we do is we produce, we showcase it, and people buy. Okay, so you don't take maybe styles we don't do that from people. So we create our design and we advertise it. A lot of time people will come to me, oh, Meera, I want you to make this for me. I used to, but of recent, I look at it that it's not professional. Why should I do something that someone else created? So it is now left for me to convince my clients that, oh, I can do something better for you. Let me sketch something better for you. And so all your styles are your ideas? They are my ideas. So where do you get inspiration from? The thing is, when you say a fabric, it's left for you to now look at it. Oh, this fabric, what will it suit? It's not every fabric that can actually come out on a skirt and blouse. It's not every, so you should, there's this inner, I don't know, inner intuition that you have to use to actually picture what will be very, very good for a particular fabric. But how many, do fashion designers know this? Do all of them know this? Everybody cannot know because that is where individual differences set in. And like I just say, initially we were asking something that I'm an agri-economist, that's how do I venture into this? Yes, I studied something different in school, but the advantage of the education is that it gives you inspiration and it makes you to think wide and far. So with this, you should be able to think about certain things and know how to differentiate certain things. And of course, you know, fashion has evolved over the years. But you see some fashion designers do not even upgrade themselves. They just stay at that 1950 something level, and then you begin to wonder why some people do not try to upgrade themselves. What is responsible for this? You know, not everybody have a clear vision of where they are going. And if you have a goal, you have targets, definitely you have to upgrade yourself. And there's something that nobody is an island of knowledge. You have to keep, and new things are coming in daily. Yes. Personally, I go for training. I do a lot of online training every quarter of the year. Sometimes I might not even plan to do a training, but probably the thing just pop up on my timeline on social media. I said, oh, this training, I'm going to gain a lot from it. I wouldn't mind how much it is. I'll register for it. The world is global now. You can be in your room and learn anything. So it is very, very good for you to upgrade so that you will be a global brand. You won't just be a local champion. You'll be able to compete with any designer all over the world.
Do you make clothing for males too?
Yes, but we do it occasionally. It's not like we have a showroom where you can walk in and buy things, but for male, it has to be on request.
Okay.
We are more into female attires because.
But of course, when the request comes, you can.
Yes, we do that. We do unisex. We even train people on unisex.
That's interesting. Let's talk about training now. You know, they say that knowledge, until it is passed down, is not really acquired knowledge.
Yes.
So how do you pass down this knowledge to those who would like to be like you?
It's very simple. Like I said earlier, that when you are passionate about something, it becomes so easy. Teaching it is just because what you understand, it will be very easy for you to tell people that this is how to get it done. And outside teaching people how to even learn the skill, I don't just teach my students the skill alone. I teach them the business aspect.
Okay.
What's the essence of learning, and after learning, you just drop your machine. I teach them, even my students, as at the first month, second month into training, I'm already teaching them how to start making money. You don't have to be...
So there's the aspect of how to make money from this business.
Yes, you don't have to be an expert before you start making money. Like, for example, now, we have a curriculum we follow in our fashion school. I'll tell them...
You have a fashion school?
Yes,
we'll
we
talk
have
about
a fashion school. So I'll tell them that, oh, if week 4 have already taught you how to make a simple dress or a boo-boo, once you already master it and you can make it, why don't you start making it and start making money from it? You don't have to wait till the end of the training before you start doing that. So that is an impact. And for me to encourage them to actually make money, I have to train them in a way that when they start selling, it will indirectly affect me positively, because people will be wild that, oh, this girl that started learning just 2 weeks ago is already selling. They want to know where she's getting the knowledge from. So it is a must for me to teach them and for them to have proper understanding about this.
So let's talk about your fashion school.
Okay.
What inspired it? Is it in a bid to pass down knowledge, or what else inspired it?
In 2014, I've been doing fashion for like 3 to 4 years. So that year I just thought, and I was like, oh, I think I can actually pass this thing that I know to people. So what I actually did then was that, oh, let me even check myself if I can train people. So I did an advert on Facebook that I would like to train 5 people for free.
Okay.
So I was just using that to run if I can actually train people. And I was able to train those 5 people successfully, and they are doing very well today.
Amazing.
So after then, I just sat and I look at it that, if I can do this free of charge and they actually gain this knowledge, why can't I start using it as a business? Not because I cannot continue teaching people for free, but you know, there are times that people don't value what they learn for free. So that is the main reason why we actually attach a fee to it, that, oh, when you know what you actually went through to get the money to register yourself, you'll be serious with it. It will give you more commitment. So that was when we started. So we started our fashion school January 2015.
That's 4 years ago.
Yes.
So how has it been?
Fantastic. We've graduated over 100 students so far.
Wow, within 4 years.
Yes.
And this is amazing. So what is the requirement to be a part of your school? What's the name of the school?
Meera Stitches Academy. But presently, we this January we had to open a vocational school because people want training in other aspects. Not everybody that will be a fashion designer. So
okay, so what are the other
we
aspects?
had to get another registration done. So we now have Meera Vocational Institutes.
What are the other things they learn
We
there?
teach catering, baking,
Okay.
and we are still going to introduce many more.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so tell us what the requirement is for those who might want to be a part of the school.
When people come to our vocational school or our fashion school, what I ask them is, are you passionate about it?
But a lot of people will say yes.
A lot of people will say yes. And another thing I ask people is that, is it your mom or your uncle or someone that tells you to go and learn? You know what? Because I've experienced that. I said I've trained over 100 students, but there was a year I had 1 student. Then that set I had like 15 students, and they were all doing fine except this lady. If you ask them to do assignments, she will not do. You ask them to come for tests, she will not bring the things that are needed for the test. When it's time for class, her face will be like this. It is only when they are gisting that you see her
smiling,
relating with others. So I had to sit her down one day, and she was like, I actually want to learn catering. It's my sister that said I should come and learn this.
Wow.
So when people come, I had to sit there. I usually sit them down and ask them, do you really want to learn this?
The motive.
Yes, there should be a motive. Why do you want to learn? Is it because you see a friend of yours making money in it? Because if you're actually coming because of money, you might not be able to go far. There should be something more than money that is bringing you into the work.
Okay, so let's talk about the aspect of meeting up with time. I know you do ready-to-wear clothing, but generally in the world of fashion designing, you see I've actually heard the story of a particular groom who had to order a suit on the day of his wedding because his tailor didn't meet up. Why do you think this happens?
Like I said at the beginning, that I went to learn this because of a lot of disappointments I've seen over years. Sometimes it might be that, oh, my tailor did not meet up, or my tailor did not make what I actually want. So that was one of my major reasons for going into this. So seeing that as a challenge, I sat down, oh, now that I'm using this for business, that I should be able to provide solution to this challenge from my own side. I can boldly say that ever since we started Meera Stitches, we have never disappointed any customer when it comes to time. It is either I tell you that, oh, if I know we cannot meet up with the time you want, I'll tell you we can't meet up.
Which is the part of sincerity.
Which is a part of sincerity. It's not all about money. I'll tell you we cannot meet up. If we can meet up, then when I tell clients, probably they order for something. If it's not some, probably we don't have that size or rack. We just have to make it. If it's something, or probably we've sold out, we just want to make for them. I tell people that when I tell them that it's to get ready 3 to 4 working days after payment, they'll be asking me, Meera, are you sure? I tell them, yes, I am
because of
sure.
the experiences they've had with other.
So I'll tell them that I'm very sure. So maybe the second or third day, I'll tell them, oh, hello, madam, your clothes is ready. They're like, are you telling me this clothes is ready?
Because they didn't believe it's possible.
It is unbelievable. I'll tell them, yes, it is ready. But what I actually, what made me to be able to do this is that I try to employ as much as possible.
Okay, to help out.
So help out, so that we'll always meet up. But when I say that, even with so many staff I have, if we cannot meet up, we'd rather not collect that work.
All right, let's go on a short break. We'll take a breather now. I'm still with Gbemisola Lawal, CEO of Meera Stitches, on Business Hub right here on IATV channel 181 on Star Times. Welcome back. It is still Business Hub, your one-stop business mart, where we link up business owners with their target market. My name is Omobola Lawal, and I have with me live in the studio Gbemisola Lawal, CEO Meera Stitches, and we've been talking about fashion designing. Okay, so Gbemi, let's talk about the fact that, you know, in those days, it used to be difficult to find Nigerians wearing made in Nigerian clothing materials, but these days, you see a lot of Nigerians wearing even Ankara bikinis, Ankara jackets. Why do you think this is happening?
It's a big breakthrough for those of us in fashion industry in Nigeria, because Years back, people do not believe in our products. But now like personally, 98% of my clients are even people living abroad because they even value it more than those of us that are here. Though the acceptance now is even much more than it used to be.
Are you saying Nigerians abroad or people who
both
are actually
Nigerians abroad?
foreigners?
I have Jamaicans, I have Ghanaians, I have a lot of people patronize. I even have a lot of white people, though most of them maybe they are married to Nigeria.
Jimmy, I hope you are affordable with all these foreigners patronizing you.
Yes, very, very affordable.
Okay.
It's apart from selling to outsider, we make sure that our products are very affordable.
All right.
Sometimes people will call me, Amira, I hope your products are affordable. And that is even the reason why we put price on our products. So that you really know that.
I noticed that on
yes,
Instagram.
I usually put price on all my products for people to see that. Because I realized like 2 years back when I usually don't put, because I have some celebrity that do wear my product, see people like, this one that this celebrity is wearing your product, will I be able to afford it? So I sat down and said that is another challenge. So I look at it that a lot of people actually, because when you go to supermarket, the price is already on the product you want to buy.
Yes.
So you know if you can afford it or not. So it's better for me to put price so that people will actually know that we are very affordable.
So do you make wedding dresses and all those?
Yes, we make it
party outfits.
Yes, we make it on request, but it is still under our ready to wear. We don't collect fabrics.
Okay, so do you have like a fabric outfit where you sell fabric?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so people can order and then you give.
Yes, we sell fabrics too. We have an Instagram handle for that, Fabrics by Meera, and we also have a store where you can walk in and buy fabrics.
Okay, give us your Instagram handle and all your social media handles.
Okay, we have Meera Stitches where we sell most of our products, our ready-to-wear products. We have Meera Vocational.
That's on Instagram?
Yes, we have Meera Vocational Institute. That is where you get to know about our trainings. And we also have Fabric by Meera, where we sell fabrics to people. You can actually buy fabrics from us. Okay,
talking about your trainings, do you have maybe people who you invite to provide trainings, or are you the only one that provides trainings?
I do 70% of the training.
Okay.
But I also invite people to train. I have someone that comes to train them on how to make menswear.
Okay.
I actually can teach, but I still need, I have professionals that do that. I have someone that comes to teach them how to make jerseys, sportswear. And I also have people that comes around to teach them about the entrepreneurship aspects.
I like that part. So how do you think the Nigerian youth is doing? Especially, you know, a lot of Nigerian youths want to just do the white collar job. Yeah. They don't want to, you know, look inwards and check out what are my innate abilities and skills that I can use to make ends meet.
Yes, a lot of Nigerians don't want, but I think that is changing gradually. And some of the Nigerian youths that we're talking about are already sitting down and looking at themselves. Maybe someone sitting down at home for like 5 years and looking at it that, for how long will I wait for a white collar job? People that can think far will just look at it. This will be an opportunity for me to go and learn a skill. And you can never tell where the skill will take you to. Another thing is that I think parents are becoming more sensitive about it. Personally, my first daughter, she's just 8 years old and she's already making clothes.
Really?
Yes, she started, she had the passion for it. She started like 2-3 years
ago. So she inherited the genes, the fashion designing genes from me.
I have 2 other daughters that are presently not interested.
Okay.
I can't force them. What I'm just trying to do is to watch them and see where their own interest is, and I can definitely put them in a place where
it's also important for parents not to
force with the way
children.
The world is going. Education is very, very important, but it is so essential for our children to have these skills too, so that when they grow up, they can always make decisions on what they want. It won't be late for them. I did tell my mom that, if I had known these things,
you would have gone to study agricultural.
I might still study it, but I would have started making money.
You just, I think you like money.
I like money. Everybody likes money, of course. I'm sure you like money too.
Well, small, just
small. I'm sure you love it.
All right, so what's your advice to upcoming fashion designers?
My advice is consistency. Know your craft very well. why it is important for you to know your craft is definitely you want to expand, you want to grow, and by the time you start expanding, you can't do everything. In this work, you can't do it alone. But when you know your craft very well, nobody can do it and get first. Nobody can just push you to one side because there are days that your staff will disappoint you. But when you know your craft very well, you still be able to meet up with clients order. For example, if I don't know my craft, I just employ people to be doing it for me. The day they would disappoint me, I would have taken a lot of order. How will I meet up? How will I know how to go about it? So consistency, know your craft very well. Have good interpersonal relationship,
which is very, thank you for important. This issue of customer relationship. Some tailors will make you feel like they are doing you a favor, even in spite of the fact that you would pay them.
Yeah.
Should they also go for trainings in customer relations?
Yeah, customer relationship is very important, but personally it is a win-win. We are both doing ourselves favor. You are patronizing me, you are paying me.
Yes.
I'm also giving you, rendering my service and giving you something nice. But at the same time, customers are always right. I need to save my, like I do tell my client that your satisfaction is my priority. Because despite the fact that you are paying me, if I satisfy you, the word of mouth you're going to give me will go far.
Wow, Gbemi, it's been really fantastic, really interesting, talking with you on Business Hub today. Give us your contact. Where are you in Ibadan?
Oh, well, our fashion school is at Bashoru, number 1 Winners Way, Bashoru, Ibadan. But our production center and our showroom is at number 1 Iriakare Estate.
Take it slowly.
Number 1 Iriakare Estate Junction, Akala Express, Oluyole Extension, Ibadan.
Okay. What about your phone numbers? Do you want to give that out?
002998518. 002998518. You can always reach us on that.
Thank you so much, Gbemi, for being on Business Hub today. I really enjoyed myself, seriously.
Thank you.
All right, I've been speaking with Gbemisola Lawal, CEO of Meera Stitches, and she's been talking to us about her passion. My name is Omobolanle Adeshuye. Until next week, when we'll bring you another juicy edition of Business Hub right here on ITV Africa and channel 181 on Star Times. Keep making money and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.